morning, guys. It is currently, I think it's 11:38. Yeah, 11:38. Trying to look at the camera, at the oven. I've been awake since about 10:30, maybe 10 or so. Again, I slept 10 hours and I feel better. So it seems to me that like my body physically needs 10 hours of sleep to be able to function like a normal human being. But yeah, we are currently on week 2. And I got to weigh myself this morning. So since my last doctor's visit, so basically since I started AIP, I have lost 9.8 pounds or so. So I've almost lost 10 pounds. Keep in mind, most of that is water weight, but I will take it. That's pretty good. I just started organizing a few things here. We're going to do some prep today so that I can organize all my vegetables and things. So, and I refilled all of my pills because today is a new day. So I'm going to show you something quickly here. So I have these like little books here. So this one I'm going to be writing down AIP recipes, both ones that I find and ones that I develop. And then one of these is going to be to help kind of plan ideas for my YouTube channels and schedules and everything. And then, don't mind, Nix is whining in the other room. That's Rona's dog. And the other one is sewing stuff. And then plus my pill box that I just filled out. So I'm about to make, an attempt to make anyway, AIP pancakes for 4 of us in this house. So we'll see how that goes.
21 some.
Yeah, there's a bigger bottle for like 20 some, 21 I think. So pancakes are done. I basically made the recipe my own and fully AIP, so I will share it later on. And I've got my 2 here finishing cooking. Chantal, that's yours. You can grab your. Yeah, they're both making tea. Al literally inhaled his. You like them? You good?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if he's like scarfing it down like a mad person, I'm pretty sure he likes it.
Yeah, well, he hasn't had pancakes in forever. And then once we're done eating this, I'm going to start prepping all of the food in the fridge. I'm going to have to take it all out and reorganize it. I'm giving Ronan the gluten-free bread, too, because I can't eat it, so. Alright, so breakfast is done. I'm about to eat it. So there's like about a teaspoon and a half of maple syrup in here, and like a quarter of a banana, and like half of a kiwi maybe on here. So this will be my sweets for the day. So let's try it. Alright, let's try this. It's pretty good. Texture wise, it's decently fluffy. Like, don't mind, the dogs are just about to be let out to go to the bathroom and released from their kennels because we were busy this morning. Usually they're out right when we wake up, but they were a little bit longer than normal. It was good. It's actually fluffier than a normal pancake. Next time it'll be seeing if this recipe will work in my waffle iron. That's good. So I've taken almost everything out of the fridge so that I can do some prepping. So this is what's left in here that already had its space and everything. And then the meat's going to be prepped later too. So all of the vegetables. Ah, Henry. They just came out from the bathroom. We just picked up more stuff from the old house, so it's gonna be a messier before it gets better. Obviously the sugar snap peas are not for me. But the rest of this I'm gonna go through. I know like these were from last week, so I'm gonna have to cut them and eat them today. But yeah, we're gonna go through this and organize everything and prep some of it too so that it's pre-cut. Alright, so I've got a lot of the vegetables out here that I'm about to prep. I'm probably gonna use this big container for most of it. Now I started ricing some cauliflower. It's slow going because I only have this tiny food processor right now. If it bugs me a lot, I might take my wood burning kit and try to melt the small piece that warped off of my old food processor, and it should fix the issue. But for now, ricing this bag of cauliflower, and I have the other one here. I might rinse that and put it in another container because I'm just scared it's going to go bad. But yeah. Alright, so I finished that bag, so that's all riced cauliflower. Just going to have to eat that in the next few days. And there's another bag left, but I mean that took forever. So what I'm going to do is probably try to fix my bigger food processor to do those. And then I'll see if I can't freeze it, because obviously this is a lot of cauliflower rice. So. Alright, so I chopped up a lot of mushrooms, some zucchini. I've got some heirloom squash. This is what they look like. I got them at Costco. These are awesome. Basically prepping a pile of veggies. I also took the 2 open sugar snap pea bags and put them in there. I've got some cucumbers pre-chopped in here, sweet potato in here, and we shall continue. Alright, so I have some leeks chopped, and part of this is going to go into the meal for today. I got a little bit of celery, some carrots spiralized, and the leftovers chopped. I'm going to chop another sweet potato or 2 in here to have prepped. I've got the kale in here. These have to be eaten today because these are pretty limp, but they're still good. So I'm going to cook these, do some kind of stir fry, but these will be cooked in the oven. So I'm basically done the veggies, and then I'm gonna have to start prepping the meat so that it's ready as well. Alright, so I have 1.5 sweet potatoes prepped and a whole leek. Half that'll probably go in a meal, and I just gotta find a spot for my limes. And then I can start on meat. Alright, so it's time to prep meat. So first things going is the beef kidney and the lamb kidney. And then I'm gonna make some chicken pate, chicken liver pate, and more breakfast sausages. So for those who don't know how to handle kidney, so for lamb kidney or any of these small ones, you cut them in half and then you get the white membrane out of them. And then I'll show you the next step after. Alright, so the kidneys are in here, and I covered them with water, and I'm going to put a little bit of white wine vinegar, so about a tablespoon or 2. And then that needs to soak for 2 to 4 hours, because kidneys are basically kidneys are what create urine in your body. So if you want them to taste good, you have to soak them in some white vinegar for a bit, and then you will strain them later on and rinse them off, and then you can cook with them. And they're apparently really good. I haven't tried them yet. I'm trying to eat more offal and things like that, so lots more organ meats. So this is my try at this. Alright, so here comes the beef kidney. There's 2 of them in here. For this one, you have to cut all the white membrane here, and then you chop through it and cut out like the fat bits. So both kidneys are chopped up, ready to go. Just gonna put a little bit of vinegar in each of these. Woo. and 4 hours. So probably when we come back from game, these will be ready. So Al is being nice and getting the breakfast sausages done while I get started on the pate, because it is 4:44 and we usually game at like 5:36 if it's stretching. So I gotta get food done and the pate done so I have something to snack on during game. So it's time to get started. Alright, so the liver and the garlic and the bacon and all of that is currently simmering. And then I'm going to be adding some chicken broth and some mushrooms. Now this is a recipe I got online, so I will be sharing the recipe in the links. Alright, so the pate's been ground up, and I'm about to put it in these little containers and then get started on actual supper. Alright, it's 5:26. I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible for game night. So I've got some Brussels sprouts fresh out of the oven. I've got some leeks cooking, and I'm gonna add some chopped garlic along with the some of the breakfast patties, and gonna grate some ginger and some turmeric, and then add a pile of other vegetables to the mix that have already been prepped. Alright, so the food is ready, so I just gotta get changed and we are ready to go to game. So we have a bag packed here. I have like one of my little Inca chips, and then we have the whole thing of sugar snap peas for Ronan and Chantal, and then extra veggies plus the 3 dishes for us to eat, and 2 things of pate. So this should be enough for us to eat and have snacks and maybe even share. Alright, so it's been about 4 hours. I just got back from game. Did pretty good. Everybody was eating chips and snacks around me.
Was good.
I did. No, I mean, you guys were eating gummies.
Oh,
and
gummies, yeah.
Fucking chips. Chips are my weakness. Alright, so I'm gonna drain these and put them underwater. Rinse them, I mean. And then I'll put them in the fridge so that I can use them tomorrow. Alright, so the kidney is all rinsed in its individual containers and ready for the fridge. Alright, so I figured I'd show you guys what the refrigerator looks like now that I've done all my work. So we've got the little bit of fruit left in here, all of Christine's drinks there. I've got bone broth on the bottom, some of Christine's leftovers there. That's Ronan's guacamole, so olives for salads and things. I think Al's been in my olives. You can have some, Al. I'm just joking because I see they're they're half open. Did you eat some actually? Yeah, I was right. I'm very good at telling. And then most of these are all prepped vegetables. There's salad stuff in the back here. And then these are the whole vegetables in here. And then I have gummies in here, some tallow. Then I always keep my garlic and my ginger and my turmeric in here. Here's my salad dressing. And I usually keep kind of like little leftover veggies in here that are chopped up, especially lemons. And yeah, most of these sauces are obviously not for me except for my coconut aminos in here. So that is the fridge. Might as well show you guys the freezer too. So we've got like more ground pork here. I've got like a whole beef heart that we're gonna do some fun cooking experiment with. We're gonna try stuffing it. We've got some marrow bones here, and then like duck, chicken thighs, and then not duck, but rabbit underneath, and cranberries and blueberries. Whole chicken here, another whole chicken here, some fish and stuff. So Then I've got like bones here. We've got liver and chicken hearts. And then Chantal's cold meats. So, yeah. Alright, so this ends day one. And like I said, I'm pretty proud of myself. I did, I went to game night and there was drunk around me and I still did well. I did not eat any of it. I ate some pate with a little bit of vegetables and my little plantain chips. So, it went pretty good. We played GURPS, which is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, only a little bit more like, it's like second base instead of turn base, and we play with D6s instead. Well, it's not, it is turn based, but I mean, anyway. You know what I mean, right, Ronan? Ronan knows what I mean. So yeah, I'm like creating a new character for the campaign because the character I created just wasn't working. So, but yeah, feeling wise, I'm noticing that I seem to need 10 hours of sleep right now to be able to be like a functional human being. Today I'm really tired, but that is because I got up and I basically prepped and cooked all day long.
You were still cooking at 5 when I got up.
Yeah, I woke up at 10 and I started, and I was cooking until we left, and we left at 6 p.m. So.
Yeah, that's true, because I had to take Nick for a walk.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a busy day, but everything is done. So, I'm pretty well equipped for what is needed now anyway for it won't last the week. I'll have to chop more vegetables and stuff as I go, but it's at least a start. Because I don't want to waste vegetables and stuff, and quite often stuff gets lost in the fridge and then it goes bad, and there's nothing worse than, you know, food that you paid for going bad. So, yep, so this ends day 1 of week 2, so day 8. So, alright, so it's 1:12 in the morning. I'm just about to go to bed, but I need to brush my teeth, and the only toothpaste left in the house is toothpaste that has fluoride in it, and I can't have fluoride. So unfortunately I didn't have enough coconut oil to make a larger batch. I only had like a tablespoon and a half, but I did 1-to-1 of coconut oil and baking soda, and then I added a tiny bit of liquid stevia, and then I added some of Ronan's On Guard here, which is a blend which has like cinnamon and rosemary oil and eucalyptus oil in it. So it's all stuff that's good for the teeth. And then, yeah, gonna use that and brush my teeth, and hopefully next week I can get some peppermint oil to make some more toothpaste for myself. So that is that as an extra thing here. And I'm probably going to make some moisturizer tomorrow, so hopefully take a video of that. Good morning, or day as it should be. I was up at 10 a.m. It is currently 1:47. There's a little bit of, well, not drama, but hormones and detox makes me emotional. And basically Al was nice enough to go get me gelatin, but he did not grab gelatin, he grabbed pectin. And then it was like freezing cold, and I don't have a really good winter jacket, so it's not like I could walk there by myself and go get it. And I just kind of got like emotionally overwhelmed, and I started crying for stupid reasons. And that's just kind of like how hormones work for me. Like, I look forward to some little thing, and then like when it doesn't happen, all of a sudden, like, it's like everything comes crashing down, and it's like overwhelming. And so yeah, that happened. Al is currently gone to get me some actual gelatin. So he says it's not too cold, it's just my jacket can't handle like minus 15 Celsius weather like it is right now. My lights are out and my tripod, my video camera is on the microwave right now. Basically I'm getting ready to film my pancake. So yeah. I'm just waiting for Al to come back with the gelatin so that I can get working on filming the pancake recipe. That's why I haven't eaten yet. I thought that I was gonna be smart and wait, and then he came back already twice. So once because of the pectin, the other time because apparently he couldn't find the bulk barn, which I have no clue how he didn't find it, but yeah. So I was like, oh, you know, never mind, but he's like, no, it's nice out now apparently, so he said he'd try again. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, so now it's currently like 2 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm starving. So I just put some sweet potatoes in, and I think I'm gonna try cooking the lamb kidneys with some vegetables in a stir fry, because I need some food. And then I'll clean that all up and then prep everything for the pancakes. So, alright, so about 10 minutes left on my timer. So I'm gonna get started on my stir fry. Did you forget your Premier Protein drink?
Yeah.
That's Christine's. Alright, so I'm gonna get started on making myself something to eat, because I am starving. Alright, so it's ready. This looks like a huge plate, but this is only half of what I made. There's lots of vegetables, which is what I'm supposed to eat. We'll see if I can eat it all. I just realized though that I made sweet potatoes and cauliflower. I didn't technically need those 2 carbs, but that's what happens when you're starving and you don't really take the time to think over what food you're making. But this is looking really good and I can't wait to eat it. So I ate about half of my plate. It's good. There's a few pieces of kidney that tasted strong and I didn't like that flavor. So I'm debating, because my first thought for the kidney was to make a stew with the beef kidney. But like that was lamb kidney, which shouldn't have that strong of a flavor, and beef usually is stronger. So I'm kind of scared of wasting that much resources on a soup. So I'm debating attempting a steak and kidney pie, but I don't have any beef. We'd have to get beef for it. So maybe we could freeze the kidney and take it out when we have some steak. What do you think? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because as of right now, I'm not crazy about it. So, because I found an AIP pie crust. So I'm thinking that I could do some kind of like leeks and steak and kidney and some stuff, and maybe even adding mushrooms or something to it, making it a little bit healthier, and putting it in a pot and doing it the British way, where you just put the crust on top, so you're not like, when you're having a portion, you're having just a little bit of crust, so it wouldn't be too much. And I think that would be a good idea. Plus a lot of people seem to like baking recipe ideas, so it'd be a cool way to do that. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I just finished filming my pancake recipe video, and on a lark, because I noticed that my batter seemed runnier than yesterday's, because I tweaked it a tiny bit. I decided on a lark to put it in my waffle iron. And it worked. And I just finished eating 2 ultra crispy waffles. And it was absolutely amazing. I am extremely full right now. But it's time to go edit some videos. Because I promised some people that they would have this, that I would have this recipe up on my channel by the end of the day. So I'm gonna get that done. And I'm still surprised by how many likes the picture of the pancakes got. So I'm excited to see how people react to the video and everything. So I hope they like it.